Hey Colgan, how's it going?
So, Mr. Joe.
I'm all right, man. I had a pretty productive week. Uh, daughter's sleep. Got the cam right next to me. I'm chilling, man. How about you?
I can't complain.
Yeah, man. We've had some developments. Ujima got back to us. Yeah,
I saw, man.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna ask her how school's going. But yeah, I put. I just said whenever. So I'm like, if you can make it, great. Regardless, we'll get everything we need to ask on a sheet, and we'll be like, "This is what we rolling with it." And I'm pretty sure me and you were on the same page. What needs to happen? Like, yo, this is where it at.
Yeah, and
But
as long as they give you a time, I'll just support that time and I'll go with you. If I can make it, like you said, I'll do that.
cool. So that's good. Yo, big developments. So one, the place I showed you, Baltimore Unity Hall.
Yep.
Um, that venue, I need to look at it more. I know they got a stage, so there'd be something to
Sure.
set up and seats. They charge 200 per hour, and they have Saturdays available in June. So I heard that. I'm like, okay. I'm already at the point where I'm like, we can charge for a showcase now, and we got time to build up
Mhm.
for it. Um, but yeah, it'd just be figuring out time of day, you know, like, yeah, time of day, the who, and how we want to implement it. But yeah, what do you think about that?
I think June is pretty dope. And yeah, no matter where I should have time off by then. Just later in June, that'd be ideal.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, they said
Eight.
the back half, I think. Yeah, the back half of June, they have multiple Saturdays open.
Um, that's dope. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be sick.
So we could, yeah, I like it. I'm gonna find some time to get some actual pictures of it because I saw you couldn't really get it, but I'll find time to get some actual pictures of the venue. I've already been talking to folks, the ones that I've interviewed, who's been nice enough to edit their interviews. So like Shepsworth Bentley, the one who does Copy Club Social and music events, who did an event at that place. I'm holler at him. Um, this business consultant that I interviewed, company Breaking the Ice, Aisha, same thing. Brandon, who I showed you the rap video with, we'll find a way to make it great. So I'm not worried about it, but we'll figure out the dates between us. And then a potential job. I won't speak to it, but however you're aware of it,
Mhm.
I'm just waiting to hear on. We're just waiting to hear back. So what needed to go was, um, I shared the website link, our audience. And I remember from the very, not first, fourth showcase or so, I passed out these little cards um, to get information, average age range, why people came. It was like 25, 34. Most people were fans of entrepreneurship. And then they asked about pricing, and I was like, you know what? Let's just give more information. We need to know more about what you're expecting this to be before I just throw out blanket things. So my thing is, what do you? I told them about showcases and interviews we done. So I asked, what would you expect? Is it a showcase thing? Is it a um, interview thing? Because I was talking to my friend about us doing showcases, but we've only done them for us. So if we're looking for a venue, if we're looking for work, we're doing it for us, for what benefits us. So I can't factor that into someone else because if we provide that service to someone else, that's going to be different. You know what I mean? Like we're going to look for a better venue. We want to do that for ourselves anyway, but we're going to look for a better venue. You know what I mean? There's going to be more costs because we want the production to be insane. Um, so we're waiting to hear like, we would expect you to come in and do this. And then me and you could meet up and then talk that out. Be like, all right, if we're providing this is what we should do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this could be, if it works out, a moment where we could kind of catapult because we'd be around other business owners and people who probably need things like us from us. Um, but regardless, I gotta um uh the last big thing I will say is, regardless of whatever happens, CIAA, the basketball, the HBCU. I don't know if it's all HBCUs. I think it's all HBCUs, but the tournament that used to be in Charlotte, it's in Baltimore now. So the first week of March, no, the last week of February, there's going to be events going on. So I just want to go to network. There's probably going to be folks from all over. So I want to network, get our name out there, show people the stuff we've done. So at the end of this month, we'll be having conversations. So it's enrolling, man.
So you are going to go down there at the end of February?
End of February, yeah. End of February, just to be around. Akio is going to be interviewing this podcast on that Friday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if anything, that Friday I'd be around there. But yeah, I'd be that last. And there's stuff going on that whole week. So I just need to figure out what is happening, day stuff, whatever, afternoon stuff. Get down there, hang out, shoot back home.
Yeah, I got a show on the 26th.
Where's your show?
I got it at the Rockwood.
Okay.
I got asked to do help do a performance, did a verse with Terry Borderline. Got a group called The Sons.
Okay.
So February 26th, I'm going to say 7 o'clock, or even like 6 to 8. But anyway.
That's what's up.
It'd be great to get the promo too. Which I will do, but yeah, I get some people out and it should be a good time, man. So, music we made, but that's no thanks.
Has Rockwood been in existence for a long time? Because I feel like I'm always around Fenway, but there's spots I've never like.
I don't believe so.
Yeah,
I think it's one of those joints that was renamed and it was something else, but there's a new venue popping up around there.
Yeah.
Every third week.
Yeah, because I know on Brookline Ave, they're usually like, not Fenway Johnny's, but like past Fenway Johnny's, there were like dives where people used to do shows around there all the time. Like I used to hear stories about it. That's what's up, man. So you're going to be performing some tracks?
Yeah, I'm on one of them, so I'm only going to be on one. I'm also working on some other stuff to perform some music pretty soon, so we'll see what's up.
That's what's up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. This is going to be awesome, man. Good luck. I'll talk to you prior, but that's what's up.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Last thing was Bianca potentially meeting with a therapist talk. Is it ever a possibility for you to have lunch hour free?
Lunch hour,
yeah.
As of now, yes. But if I were to get back to school, I don't know if that is sustainable.
Okay.
I think I have a class in that time. Or I would have to make myself available. I know I have class most days, like 12:14, 12:12.
Okay.
I would pick that class. Yeah, from like 12:12 to 1:09. No, that's not feasible. If I do have to go back to a school schedule in a little while, I'm trying to extend this leave. Let's see.
All right. Then I want to find, because my thought was it's going to be something like end of the month. Either, I have to clarify this, but end of this month or next month. Not sure. But I wanted this one to actually be a live thing. Tell other folks about it. Maybe they chat in some stuff and we can, because I know I could port from Riverside directly to YouTube and what am I trying to say? YouTube, LinkedIn. That's what I'm trying to say.
Can we schedule a time and try and figure out, so what I'm trying to say is, it's not a consistent time, but a one time that we want to do this live on the day that's dope. I can try to make that work. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then
but moving forward, though.
Yeah, we'd have to. Yeah.
It would be a consistent time.
Yeah. Okay.
Even though that's a great idea, because fucking lunch hour therapy talk or listening to some shit would be phenomenal.
Okay. We can just do it like that. If it's once, because I think that's a good way to get professional. Like I've noticed a lot of these events that I've been seeing that are virtual are actually in person. They're usually at that time now, at that midday. Yeah.
But once we do start the podcast, we should have our release.
Yeah.
Snippets and shorts or stream content.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll do. I'll look towards the end of the month and I'll tell you well ahead of time. And then I go from there. Um,
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this thing popping up. Hope I do.
yeah, yeah. I think ideally, man, my goal is like if we got showcase and like podcast stuff. I'd like to build it to a point of where we don't have to do it. Like we enjoy it. We love talking. I love it. But like a therapy thing or something like that, we can have it where someone else can do it if we don't have the time or
Mm-hmm.
it's yeah, that's it. Just making something. But I to your point you made, if not last week, the week before, I think there should be a couple. I think there should be a couple things related to us that are ongoing. Therapy's one, something with employment, maybe like HR or something, but then also something creative. Um, Maybe we just have check-ins with like someone specific or some group of folks specific where we're like, yeah, this is when we get to talk about us. And maybe to your point, it's like we just base it around the workday. So if it's right after, maybe it's before lunch, whatever. We just do it so we can get there. And then eventually just
Maybe
find.
we should also try to partner with like a HR or a staffing firm because to talk about hiring people and the such, but it might be dope to partner with the staffing firm. Especially help other people who are looking for a job in that market. It's a tough market too.
Yeah.
I remember when I was at a staffing firm and I realized how they pretty much label you as an employee off the impressions and the work you do in the office. But once I learned of that dynamic, it got really new because, uh, I mean, I thought of myself differently, more entrepreneurialistic, and I guess they saw me as more, I don't know, but it was hard to see somebody else as a ranking.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be a determination to your viability in the market, or how someone else like sees you rather than you being able to go vouch for yourself, right? So it's already this weird auction selling market for not just your labor, but like your whole fucking fucked up perception of what they think of you. You don't even get a chance to vouch and be yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Yeah.
So you think you have the chance to get these jobs, but people are basically giving you what they get and then taking this whole cut off the top. Staffing firm game is wild, dog. It's straight pimps.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate it going through them because I've done it before. But the whole lump sum you get out, some are more crooked. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's tough, man. It's tough. Like I've done it, done different workforce things where it's like, yeah, you're kind of be treated like cattle. It's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. So I feel you, but yeah, I can. And yeah. So once we lock the therapy thing in place for the first one, we'll figure out what time works for the rest of them, and then the big thing is just getting eyes on the first one, and then we can go from there. And then like we said, we can talk to different. I like the HR thing, like that's especially in this time period. So yeah, man, that was a lot, man. I'm sorry I went on for a while.
Nah, that's cool. That's how my brain works too. That's why we get along. Um, so looking at late June for the showcase,
Late June,
obviously,
we
and then you're
yeah,
gonna check down in late February.
yeah. So I'll just confirm that the time with the right time and day. It'd be what I was told was Monday midday would be good. And I'm like, all right, we'll go from there, and then figure out if it's going to even be in February or if it's going to be February. It's February or March, one of those end of the months.
That's for the therapy.
Yes, and then
Okay.
showcase June.
All right. I think life's going life, but I should have appropriate time by then. Probably clear some things up.
Yeah, we just got to get to a place. Well, I'm looking for a job right now, but we just got to get to a place where we have enough flexibility to do the. We're doing it the right way. I feel like if we were both not either not working or not looking at work, we'd be looking for work. which we could still accomplish while we're both doing exactly what we're doing outside of the work together. So it's just going to take some months. And then once things hit, once we manage it correctly, then we can make transitions without having to make scary transitions. We can just plan better. And I feel like we're heading there.
Yeah. And pretty soon I'll have my head gathered so I can start making calls and helping you on that too. And I'm trying to extend my leave. Probably gonna start on Monday. So I'll let you know how that goes.
How long you been on?
Back on the 26th.
Okay. 26.
I've been off roughly, say, almost 2 weeks, but it feels like longer, shorter than what the emotional circumstances. Been a really weird thing in terms of like actual allotment of time. So all this and gearing up for it, and have something to look forward to and do is amazing. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Don't even sweat it, bro. I feel like we're gonna just take turns helping each other out. So yeah,
That's for sure.
yeah,
Though.
yeah. We'll get there. But yeah, man, I'm pumped, man. We may have some cool stuff happening in the near future, and like I don't even know what I'm more excited about. It's just being able to create stuff, really, with folks. That's pretty much it. That's yeah, just getting to a point where we can confidently say, okay, we're gonna make this for this, and then be confident about what we're gonna do.
What it is, all that.
Yeah. So, and then also hoping that we can get to, man, if we can just get to the Ujima combo with the just the content, we can just, we can put something together with that. Let's roll with it. Let's roll.
Did you get the dates already?
No, not yet. Let's basically say, yo, like, let's do this. I just responded like, let's do this.
Yeah, when they get back, or when she gets back. Well, I'll see it in the email chain. We'll link up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's the whole thing. Whatever we have to ask, let's ask it. Like, let's get it. I feel like we both have been through very different hardships in the past few months, or longer than the past few months, excuse me. But I don't feel like they've hardened us. Like, I don't feel like me or you are like gonna start treating people like shit. However, I just think it helped us both. It helped both of us. Like, it's humbling, but it's also like, we just don't have time for the BS. We have time for the, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, this, like, not even to be mean. It's like, yo, we know what we want now. We know what matters. We know, where the happiness lies, where the success lies. So you're like, I know how to articulate it in a way that is respectful, but also straightforward, So I'm kind of happy everything happened the way it did.
And well said, bro. Yeah, man, you already know I'm getting home behind. Those are the lighter recent events. So yeah, I firmly agree. Damn, I couldn't say better than you said.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, anything else you want to give a shout out to, or any stuff you got coming up?
I'm trying to work on this art project. I gotta submit some art on March 19th or something. It's at that fellowship, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to make for that. Other than that, man, I'm really just trying to work out and get my thoughts together for the next thing that comes. That is not us. But honestly, it's like that organizational phase,
Yeah.
This is not really a time to make things and organize things, but no,
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Those fellowship things, I'm gonna put a point to read those, just to read them. We got plenty of time. I'm gonna take time to read both of those, and then
yeah, if you
I'm gonna
want
read those.
to forward anything to me so I can read over too. If you need me to read over anything, let me know.
Absolutely.
We should be hearing about that RFP and stuff in the next month or so.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got things coming down the pipeline. Yeah, I think what's going to launch us really is a short introduce to entrepreneurs in Boston in the meantime. You know, so we get that Baltimore trip popping. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Or it'd even be cool if we could do something like visit one of them dudes and then post it up there. I know you've been doing that already. But, I would definitely love to hop on one of those as well if you want to do that.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
Obviously, we got
yeah. And I hope it
that
doesn't seem
content
like.
rolling.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Oh, and I'm saying you're doing a beautiful job with this platform.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
and I'm not trying. I'm not trying to do things alone. I'm just trying to, in light of the things you have going on. I'm like, all right, get to work. Like, get to work. You know what I mean?
I
You
appreciate
do
you.
it.
I already know what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. You got, you got the job. You have other stuff going on. I'm like, let me use your time while you can. But yeah, for sure. I just need to, man. We need to get in person, bro. Like we gotta do a walk around, man. If we did a walk around in Baltimore with the people that we know, oh, that'd be great.
Damn, walk around in Baltimore would be
It'd be
sick.
great.
Waiting for this weather to clear so I can get better with this drone too, so I can get some footage. I feel like I could supply some footage, drone footage to a walk around. That's just
Oh,
what?
that'd be great. Yeah,
So everything in due time.
cool, man. Well, yeah, man.
Everything good with you?
I'm good, man. I'm gonna set schedule up. I'm gonna start reading some of these grants, get some of these dates for like some of the calls we got coming up figured out, so we can all be on
Yeah.
those. Other than that, man, I'm gonna keep plugging away. See if we can land something.
That's fine, man.
All right, Colgan. Well, enjoy the rest of
Hell
your
yeah.
night, bro.